Tension remains high along the border of Turkana and West Pokot counties as political leaders from either side point fingers at each other. MPs from Turkana accuse West Pokot Governor John Lonyangapuo, while those from the West Pokot blame Turkana South Member of Parliament James Lomenen for incitement. Both sides, however, seem to be unanimous in their calls for Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i to get involved and bring to an end the bloodshed that has in the last week left 3 dead and 5 injured.
So daring are the bandits that even with the sun high up in the sky, they have no qualms engaging the security forces. Nothing is off limits to them, including a dispensary on the border town of Kainuk, where a herdsboy and an anti-stock theft unit officer had been taken for treatment after suffering gunshot wounds to the jaw and chest, respectively. The two shot on Saturday when bandits raided a flock that was grazing near an anti-stock theft unit camp. The tears show no sign of letting up as women and children are left widowed and orphaned by the violence that continues to rock the border between West Pokot and Turkana counties. But even the visible show of police force seems to do nothing to deter the bandits. All of which now has the residents of Kainuk up in arms.
Mashamba yetu ambaye tuko naye hapa hatuwezi tukapanda mboga. Tukijaribu kupanda mboga vita ndio hiyo. Watu wakijaribu kupanda kama ni mahindi vita ndio hiyo. Sasa biashara ambayo tunafanya hapa ni biashara ambayo inategemea kutransport vitu kutoka Kitale ama Kapenguria. Lakini sasa hii vita imefanya hiyo kazi yetu yote imesimama.
7 oil trucks making their way from Kitale to Lokichar to load crude oil were also stopped in their tracks by the fighting despite being escorted by security officers. And as their constituents plead for a cessation to the violence, the leaders from both sides of the divide concede that careless utterances by politicians have exacerbated the situation. Leaders from both sides seem to agree that Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i needs to get involved urgently.
Hata bwana Matiang'i vile alianza elimu akakuja security, sasa wameanza kuchafua, kupewa responsibilities mingi. Sasa ni wakati gani atakalia chini? Hata sasa tukipiga simu ama kuandika message kwa waziri Matiang'i, pastor leo alikufa hapa Sarmach, yeye haushughuliki na hiyo. The big four, your president.
And so desperate has the situation become that the area leadership is now proposing more drastic measures.
Abadala hata kujenga ukuta kama ile ya wapi? Kama ile ya Berlin Wall. I think that is where we are heading. Itabidi Wapokot na Waturkana na Wamarakwet na Karamojo wajenge tu wall kubwa kuanzia ndio wasikutanange. Yes.
Olive Barrows, NTV.